Good morning and welcome to my channel. We are looking at Faucaria paucidens. It is a plant that belongs to the family Mesembrianthaceae. It's relatively normal looking plant, which is important to mention because the Mesembrianthaceae are famous for weirdos, for very unusual plants, just like these ones. This is Fenestraria, a plant that has a lens at the tip of its leaves. And this is a lithops, a plant that has fiber optic structures at the tip of its two leaves. Okay, so they are very famous members of the family Mesembrianthaceae, and Faucaria is just a normal looking plant, a succulent that stores water in its leaves, a plant that grows on a desert. Okay, what makes these two plants belong to the same family, that they are taxonomically belong to the same family, is the flowers. Okay, look at the flowers. They look a little bit like dandelions, but not entirely, because they belong to a completely different family, completely different group of plants. Okay, and here are remains of the flowers of Fenestraria, and here in the middle are remains of the flowers of this lithops, and I will show you the flowers when they open, when they appear. It will be in about a month and a half from now, because what triggers flowering in Mesembrianthaceae is fluctuations of temperature. When the night temperatures drop, this is a trigger, this is a signal for these plants to produce flowers. So this one was a little bit sooner, opened a little bit sooner than these. There was actually a Fenestraria that bloomed already, and I even made a video about it about 2-3 weeks ago. But normally, the normal time of blooming for these plants is like very end of summer and fall, into the beginning of winter even. Okay, they really like when the temperatures are fluctuating. They grow on a desert, one of the driest deserts of the planet Earth, on the Namib desert, when there are almost no rains. So when the temperature drops, the fog in the air is a little bit thicker, and that's where the plants take their water from, the majority of their water. And this is also why these plants shouldn't be watered too often. They should be watered abundantly in the spring, once when they go out of their dormancy, and then when the flowers appear, that's when they should be watered. Very occasionally, between spring and fall, very occasionally they should be watered in the summertime if they are extra dry, if they start wrinkling. But if it doesn't happen, they should be left dry, they should be left alone. Okay, because the most dangerous thing that may happen to them, and usually the reason why they are extremely difficult to keep alive in a pot, in a collection, is the fact that it is difficult for the owner of these plants not to water them, to resist the temptation of watering them, and that's this is what kills them. All right, and then in the winter, no water at all, because that's when they go through a period of dormancy. Actually, it's not a deep dormancy, because they are winter growers. Okay, so they grow, they are forming new leaves in the winter, but they can't be watered at that time. Okay, Faucaria actually is a plant that should be watered a little bit more abundantly than these two. It can take more water because it grows at a place where there is more water available than these two species grow. But still, we should not be very generous when it comes to watering. Okay, so this is Faucaria paucidens. I really am happy to see it in bloom, because it happens only once a year. So here it is. have a look at it, and next time I show it to you will probably be next year. Thank you very much for watching my video. Have a great rest of the day.